Hi, welcome to Grail. I'll start again. Hi, welcome to Grail Games Quick Sips. This is the first video in what will be at least 2 million, going through all that's happening in the Grail Games realm. Actually, you know what? To be honest, it might only last 1 or 2 episodes because I'm like that. But if it's good, tell me in the comments below. Thumb, subscribe, bell. And then if it's really good, I'll keep doing it. I'm not promising it every week, maybe every other week, because I'm a busy guy and lazy. So, but the point of these videos is to show you what's going on in Grail Games stuff and what's coming out and how things are going, just to update everybody. Because lately a lot of people have been saying, oh, what's happening here, what's happening there, I don't know. And even though I've posted it a few places, not everyone sees everything, so which is expected. So maybe this series will help. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. Just noticed you can see my honey teeth. Actually, I should edit that out. That's when I was a teenager. I was hit in the face with a cricket ball during a game, and my jaw sort of got broken down this way. And the dentist, or the doctor-dentist guy, had to wrench it back. But don't talk about cricket balls in Australia at the moment. It's all a bit rough. So, how about we go through what's coming out soon next? First, is this is backwards, the video. It's like I'm looking into a mirror. Okay, Crisscross. This is a roll and write game, which means you roll dice, you write stuff. It's like Yahtzee, but better. So here are the dice. They're really nice custom dice with all sorts of Chris's and crosses on it and circles. And you fill in your papers like that. This is really... I love this game. It's so simple, so quick, 5-10 minutes. You can play it solo or up to 6 players. It's just a bit of a nice challenging puzzle. Very simple, very straightforward, quite light, very Dr. Knizzy. It's got an advanced mode though for hardcore gamers, hardcore! So look out for that. Oh no, why I'm showing you this is because it was meant to be out already. There was a delay at the factory. We've just been sitting here waiting for it. This and Kashgar have just about, well, they'll be picked up April 12th, I think, from the factory. Pre-order customers will then be sent theirs, and then it will be sent to America on a slow boat. Well, it's not that slow. Slow enough. It's medium boat, and it will be out June, something like that. But it's really cool, very simple, very straightforward, very cheap. So buy 20 copies. Speaking of Kashgar, buy 20 copies. Here's the first copy. I still haven't even taken the shrink off because it's not like a new game. I know what's inside. I've put it all together. But this is a well regarded, long awaited English edition of the German edition. It's a deck building game, I guess, where you've got 3 decks at the same... Wrong hand, it's a mirror. 3 decks. This is a weird video camera. You got 3 decks going at the same time, and you can always see what's coming. And it's all about manipulating the cards in clever ways. It's very fun, obviously. That's the same as Crisscross. So it was meant to be out now. Well, sort of about now. Delay at the factory. They're so busy. So it will be out with Crisscross probably about June, but pre-order customers will get it by the end of the month. Oh, I forgot about this one. So, Stevenson's Rocket. This is heavy. It's got the expansion board in it too. This is a sample. Oh, this mirror view. Can you see it there? Like that. Alright. I feel like I'm in the start of Star Wars. It was a long... Okay, so this game is by Dr. Knizzy. It's a reprint from '99. It was originally out. It was kickstarted by Grail Games, if you've heard of them. There I am. A little while ago. Finally everything is approved and ready to go. The cardboard and paper stuff is already in production, but all the wood and plastic stuff is just about to start. And when the what do you call it? The paper and cardboard stuff is finished, it will just sit and wait for the, what do you call it? Plastic and wood stuff. Oh yeah. So you can check out, I should have said, you can check out the, what do you call it, Kickstarter pages for Stevenson's Rocket to see all the updates. You can check out Big Bang. Twitter, Facebook, not Facebook, you can look at Facebook. What's the other place? BGG, Board Game Geek. We got blogs for for Kashgar to tell you how things are going. Just Google it or go to the Grail Games website, grailgames.com.au or grail-games.com if you like that one. And there's all the pictures and stuff of what it looks like inside. But this was meant to be quick. It's already been almost 6 minutes, so let's go a bit faster. The big one. People are very excited about this, and I am too. This is the reason I was put on this planet, to hold this box up. So it's Yellow and Yangtze. It's by Dr. Knizia here again. Illustrated by Vincent Dutrait again. He did Medici and Medici the card game and King's Road, out now. Buy 20 copies for Grail Games. This is the follow-up. It's hard to fit it in. Of Tigris and Euphrates, one of the greatest board games ever invented. It's 20 years old now. And this is the sister sequel, 2.0 if you like. This is the sample. Check out our websites for more photos of what it looks like on the inside. Changing the pagodas as to what they look like in here. Those pieces will look even better. But gee, I love the art. Everything's so cool. It's a fun game. This is the best game in the world. If you don't like Crisscross, Kashgar, Stevenson's Rocket. This will be out at Gen Con. That's the plan. You can pre-order it now at grailgameshop.com.au. You can get it for pre-order pickup at Gen Con for really cheap actually. If you'd like it shipped to you, it's there as well. Pre-order customers will get it either just before, it will be sent either just before Gen Con, late July, or just after, mid-August, depending on when it's finished manufacture. But you'll definitely get it before shops, just like Kashgar and Crisscross and Stevenson's Rocket. If you've pre-ordered or kickstarted those, you'll always get them at least 1 to 2 months before anyone else, so you can lord it over your friends. Say you're the best, because you are. Now, next fortnight, I might tell you about what's coming out after those classics, future classics are released. I keep looking down at the screen, but I should be looking at the camera. Sorry, I'm not good at this. I'm not an editor either. I'm not going to redo it. Lazy. So how about we go on to everyone's favorite segment, or at least tell me in the comments below if it is, and ring and bell and subscribe down there. What I've been playing lately. You can't tell me what you've been playing lately, but I'm sure it was better than my stuff. Guess what? I played this for the first time. Where is it? Mirror. Yeah, that's right. Colossal Arena by Rainer Knizia. Got this brand new, even though it's 10 years old, 11 years old. And I hadn't played it. Well, my brother reckons I had, but I couldn't remember it. And it didn't sound like much, didn't look like much, to be honest. It had good reviews, but it played really nicely. It's a betting game where you're betting on how well monsters will do in a big fight. It's a bit gruesome. In real life, I wouldn't be watching it, but I will bet on it, and well, in a game. And I won. No, I lost. I came second. But check it out. It was really weird actually, because this has been sitting in shrink wrap for 10 years and it was missing some of the counters. So now I have to contact Fantasy Flight Games, plug, and say, do you have any of these counters still lying around? And they probably will say no. They might. We'll get lucky. Otherwise, I'm not fussed. I'm not like that. I'll just use tablets or something. Not iPads, you know. Headache tablets. Also played this a couple of times, Santo Domingo. At first, I think they're trying Pegasus in Germany, trying to make it look in the same line as Port Royal. But it's a very different game. It's a remake of an older game trend here. I only really play old games, or new old games. I forget the old game's name. But it's a really cool bluffing game, outthink your opponent game. It only takes like 15 minutes, and it's really clever in that what you play, we've all got the same 8 actions, but what you choose to play each turn, you've got to try and outthink your opponents. A bit like King's Road, buy 20 copies. Because it's usually better if you play your cards on its own, but if the other players join in with you because they pick the same cards, then it won't be as good. So you sort of have to be clever. But really simple game at its heart about getting goods and turning those goods into points, just like real life. I've also played this. Now, I played it when it first came out, and then I was gifted a copy, which was very nice. And Francis Drake is an excellent game by an Australian designer, Peter Hoare, so buy 20 copies. And it's massive. It looks great on the table. This is the same size as Eagle Griffin's other big games like Lisboa and Gallerist, and there's others. But it's before all those, before Kickstarter, and they still did an awesome job with it. At its heart, when I first played it, I didn't really get it. It was too much for me, but now I see it's just a game about getting as much resources and then spending as much resources as you can. But the way that's done in 2 distinct phases each round is really fun, and you get to sail boats around. I guess the only other thing I want to say that I've played, because everything else was pretty bad, was a prototype by my brother, which was really good. You should look out for it whenever it gets picked up by a publisher. It won't be Grail Games. He's got bigger fish to fry. Huge bass. But it's awesome. When you see it in shops, you'll know what one I'm talking about. If you see a game by Phil Walker Harding that's made of 3D blocks. Really great. Just like his other stuff, it's simple to play, but so thinky. It really reminded me of Imhotep in that way, though it's nothing like it. And I won't give anything away because I'm mean. So that's what I've been playing lately. What have you been playing lately? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe, bell, like, and all that. So guys, girls, and everyone, what we'll be doing in the next episode, I think, is reviewing how things are going. Hopefully Kashgar and Crisscross have gone out to pre-order customers. Yellow and Yangtze will be closer to finishing, and so will Stevenson's Rocket, which will be on its way to backers in a month or so if things go well. Just waiting. I hear the postman coming, so we might stop. And I'll also talk about things that are coming down the pipe in the game sense. So thanks, like, subscribe, and in the comments, hey, what? I know I'll probably get 0 comments. No one's even, I'll get 3 views maybe. Questions and answers, because I'm just saying what I think you want to know. What do you want to know? About anything, really. Favorite horse color? See ya.